Hey nerds, thanks for joining us tonight. We are talking about a variety of things because it is Comic-Con week. So stick around for news, teasers, and speculation about what's to come. This is the FOMO show. Don't miss out. Hey, I'm Dylan.
I'm Andrew.
I'm Quinn.
And thanks for joining us. Please like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when we drop new videos and when we go live. So, yeah. Sorry, once again, we're starting late. Apparently, a tech friend of mine said it's Mercury in retrograde. So, yeah, my computer was like dragging and being slow. I had to reboot it, and then it just kept rebooting for like 10 minutes. So, sorry, once again, starting late. just kind of hang out between 7:30 ish, I guess.
We'll show up.
That's why you need to hit the little bell, guys.
Ding ding.
Anyways, thank you for your support. Thanks for joining us and tuning in, whether you're live or watching it later. Really appreciate you guys. So I'm going to pass it off to my esteemed colleague, Quinius Maximus.
Hey. 1 second, y'all. Had to go do a thing real fast. Okay. Let me take those off. Give this a nice little slick back. Pull this up here. Give this a little dab, little flush. Make it, color the cheeks. Here we go. All right, listen up and listen good. If you haven't left now, this is your last chance, because this is your spoiler alert. Oh, yeah! In this episode of the FOMO Show, we're going to be talking about various things, trailers, and possibly some movies you haven't seen yet. If you haven't seen those, stop, pause this, go watch those, and make it on back. Oh, yeah! You've been warned.
Brother.
Nicely done.
Do you rehearse these, or they just come to you?
I said do whatever comes to my mind.
He's for hire, folks.
Oh, all right.
Have Quinn host your next party, your next event.
The
Emmys.
Cannons. The Emmys. I'll bring confetti cannons, regardless.
Hey, and he won't sing the same thing that all I can think about is the song that dadgummit, the guy that created Family Guy.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane.
The song that he sang when he hosted, yeah, about seeing certain women's scenes, which at the time I thought was hilarious, but looking back, nah.
Looking back now,
hasn't aged too well. Unlike me, it's my birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, Dylan!
Yay. Anyway,
happy 29th birthday
again.
Yes, crazy.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
It's the blood of children.
Oh. Always that.
Always that.
I know a guy.
So hard to get.
All right. I guess it's on to the takes that are hot.
Yeah.
All right.
Hot.
Here we go. Hold on. We're gonna do this since we're doing a combined take that's hot.
Yes.
I think we can do this. All right.
I am hot take exempt.
Okay. Here we go.
This week.
So, this past week, watched a fantastic movie called The Odyssey. Before going to this movie, there was so much, noise around it that I was like, all right, I hear you and I understand, but I think I'll just watch the movie. The thing that grinds my gears is that a two-part thing. One, some folks hate things in today's day and age just to hate things. And
Haters,
you can then really tell who has and who hasn't watched something.
Mm-hmm.
And I really just want folks to either, if you're not going to watch it, just can we not get back to a point in time where if you're not going to watch it or it's not for you, you're not going to like it, just leave it be. Walk away from it. You don't have to drag it through all sorts of other mud and excrement until you're like, I am right, look at me now, to where you have skewed someone's point of view of what this movie should be, to where they then walk into something expecting one thing and now they're like, This was nothing like I was told it was going to be. And
because they shout so loud that you can't freaking ignore them.
yes,
And doing it before the movie came out too, I might add. That's
Before
like,
the movie
that's
came
the
out.
worst part. It's like
Before
let
the
us
trailer.
let us get to it first. Then let's have discussions. Yeah.
Before
Yes.
they even saw a trailer.
my half of this is that I would like to get back to, and the reason is because of this, I would like to get back to even this day of social media. Like, if you are going to watch a thing, just and you're going to like it, like it. If you're not, you can say that you don't like it, but at least say that you actually did watch it and not just hate for hate's sake. That is my piece.
Well, obviously, yeah, I agree. Let's have fun at the movies again, folks.
I agree. Yeah.
And my thing that as I kind of tacked onto this one is that like what I've also noticed is I've been kind of scouring the internet because I've seen, there's been some shakeups about, in the video game industry specifically. So I've been directed to some people who are less than savory folks. I'm not going to list them by name, but I do realize that there's a lot of people in the games, journalism, a lot on YouTube too, which is here we are, but here we are as well. But that kind of like tend to skew their view on almost anything as like they see a subject, a new game's about to come out, or some new trailer or new news, and it's like their thought is like, how am I going to hit this from like the worst angle, and then like blow it up and make it look like it's a big thing, because I see these people like day in and day out. It's just like, do you like anything at all? That's kind of where I wonder sometimes. I'm just like, when it comes down to it, it's just like, or we have our ups and downs, opinions on this show, and I'm glad we're here to talk about it. But all that to say, my thought is, or like my take is that, like, look, if you mainly, and I think this only comes from the jump to video, because I'm trying to learn more stuff too. Like, I'm trying to like do more, like I'm trying to get more into different types of music, and things like that. And I'm definitely no music expert. But it is odd, yeah, when you kind of are clearly you're in gamer mode, and then you decide once or twice a year to go see a movie. And then you kind of take all that gamer stuff, all that kind of that sort of gamification, and how it's sort of like, oh, this movie failed because it didn't make this much money, and like we're having the wrong conversations here. So my thought is that, like, if you're mainly a gamer, like I said, welcome, please, watch more movies for sure. That's what I'm saying. But if you only watch like one or two a year and you just have this really hardcore view of like how a movie should be, I'm just saying maybe watch a few more. Watch a few more, or I don't know, because it's I think that when those guys get to that point, they kind of like, it just sort of like, it's like they're griping about just any other video game on the internet, but it's just like, this is a movie. I think it should be looked through a moviegoer lens, and not so much a
not so much a video game.
If this was a game, if I was controlling this movie, it would be like, so I get that kind of vibe.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's like a super rock solid take, but kind of tacked on.
And I agree, and it's I feel like it is because we got 30 seconds. I feel like it is because those folks that like play games, a whole bunch of games, especially like single player stuff or story driven stuff, they're in control of how the story is, or like the certain actions you can take in certain points.
Right.
And if something happens in the movie they really don't like, they're like, that's dumb, just kill her, and then we can go about our day. And then that ruins it in like their eyes, because they're not the driver on the wheel.
Right. Yeah. You have to be true to the medium. Like, you don't go to an art museum expecting it to be a movie theater and have the same experience. It's not the same medium. And these people who are online, it's something that I have made a point that this channel is not going to be about, is just, I mean, yeah, we do the hot takes for fun, but if you noticed, a lot of our hot takes are very wholesome.
Try. I don't know.
Which is weird in this world that it's a hot take. But yeah, we're not going to be those people that are just shit stirrers for views, and because just competing for attention, because it's just a matter of time before those people eat themselves alive, kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's just
so much fighting.
It can only go so long.
Yep.
People get sick and tired of it.
Yeah. When I love stuff that I love, I want to meet other people that love it too, and I want to have fun. Like, I don't, and I'm always up for like a healthy debate like anybody else. But when you're just coming at this from like, it's like, what is the worst possible part of this whole situation, and how can I crank that part to 11, and then just be like, see, this is like a big glaring glowing red, weak spot, like a Zelda villain or
Like a
like a Zelda boss,
Zelda.
just boom, 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 we focus on that instead of the rest of.
Right. And actual debate is open to adaptation and learning from the opposing argument and not just trying to completely shut it down. That's not debate. That's trying to dominate. And that's a completely different game. That's not healthy debate. Like if you're one of these people where you have such a drive to win, like that's not healthy, bro. That's not healthy. That is not great. That you're not alpha. You're just pathetic. I'm sorry. That's my hot take, I guess.
There you go.
But,
Well,
yeah.
There you go.
Agree again. So
So,
we're an agreeable bunch.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
yeah.
All right. Well, that's all the takes that are hot.
We brought you in for different opinions of Andrew.
One of these days we're gonna get way more inflammatory, but today's not that day.
All right. So what we got, Dylan?
All right, so there's a lot going on this week. Comic-Con started technically last night, but the Doomsday trailer finally dropped last week at the beginning of the week, I believe.
Yeah, beginning of the week.
To kind of kick things off. So, I mean, just kind of staying in that vein just a little bit. So if they are not waiting until their Hall H presentation, which is the big show, I think Saturday, then what are they revealing Saturday?
Well,
there's a lot of speculation about what that could be. What do you think?
A lot of things. Oh, hey, it does. Okay, I was curious what it looked like. I mean, I think we talked about it like earlier off camera. A filler movie.
There's a theory that there is a movie going to be announced between Doomsday and Endgame. Whether it's Doctor Strange 3, Time Runs Out kind of thing, or I don't know.
Because I feel so. We haven't got a lot of Marvel projects this year that aren't animated. I think. Have we got anything else? Daredevil. That was the only other thing. Yeah.
Vision Quest is probably there going to be a lot to talk about because it's happening this year.
Because it's also happening. And if there is a filler movie, I feel like this will be like the first time, like for real, that this would be like as it is in comic books of like a tie-in issue, where like yes, they are dealing with this thing, but like the whole time, the actual thing that they're dealing with is fallout fallout from what is the name of this movie? Doomsday.
Doomsday.
Or other things that are like trickling out that like we might see in Doomsday, but they're not focusing on because the focus is this dude over here in green. That then once that last movie ends, it's like, all right, everything's now meet up, and this is the beginning of the third movie. Or Secret Wars.
Well, we also know that Endgame Encore is coming out with some extra footage. Supposedly ties directly into Doomsday.
Yep.
So 12 minutes?
7 minutes.
7 minutes. Okay.
And the ending has changed, is what they said.
7 minutes in heaven.
I
hope.
Oh, wait.
Could be the opposite.
Yeah. I mean, at the very end, there was that Tony Stark hammer.
Yep.
So I mean, there's always been speculation that could be him actually to twist it, and that's Doom building his armor.
Yep.
Or it could be rebuilding her new suit. Who knows? We haven't seen her yet.
We haven't seen her yet.
I don't know. Was she going to make it into the movies?
That also kind of brings up another question I have is so we know from the poster. Have you seen the poster?
Which one?
The Doomsday poster.
The one where they're all kind of like Doom's in the middle, his face in the middle, and
no. That's the concept art.
Okay.
So the poster is Doom. You see the back of Doom, and he's standing in his castle.
Oh, the one with the castle with his cape is really flowing over the stairs.
He's looking at the tapestry.
Yeah, the big tapestry of his mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so if they're bringing that into it, then are we going to see Mephisto again?
if we're gonna see Mephisto, Riri's probably not too far behind, because the time where Doom gets like real magicy wagicky, in especially in modern comics,
Mhm.
he be fighting Riri, and Riri be like, "Homie, I'ma bop you real hard."
Right.
Big Bopper.
Big bopper.
So that'd be the time to do that. I think that would be a lot of fun. I hope,
It'd be so neat.
Yeah.
Mhm. And that also, I know I'm going multiple directions here,
Yep.
but there's also supposedly a rumor that, or supposedly a rumor, there is a rumor that they're working on, after the X-Men movie, two different films. One, Avengers Judgment Day, which is basically Eternals versus X-Men versus Avengers,
Oh,
but also a Armor Wars as a movie to reboot Tony Stark, to recast Tony Stark,
Okay.
and not as a Don Cheadle property as it should have been.
As it should have been, but,
But
you know.
you could, I mean, Mastertainment on Twitter, who's been on New Rock Stars and several other shows. Right now, I believe he's on Heavy Spoilers consistently. Great points of view. Check him out on Twitter, MT, out of Boston. He's got a point. You could easily do both. Like, his pitch was bringing in Riri to after Vision Quest, something to the effect of somebody's trying to get a hold of Tony's
Stuff.
just like in the comic, but at this time, frick, what is Don Cheadle's character's name?
War Machine
Rhodey.
Rhodey.
Sorry, yeah. Rhodey is running for president, or he's president at this point.
oh.
Uh-huh.
And behind the scenes, he and good God, I cannot think of names.
What do they look like?
The girl that I was just talking about,
Riri?
Riri. Good
Iron-
God, what is wrong with my brain today?
Iron Heart.
Ironheart. Yeah. So behind the scenes, Riri and Rhodey
Mhm.
are working together to try to figure out and get to the bottom of who is messing with his stuff, messing with Tony's stuff.
Could also be a fun redemption arc for Justin Hammer as well. You could bring Sam Rockwell back in.
Exactly. Yeah. That was one of the things he spun into. That it was Justin Hammer trying to abuse this, get a hold of his stuff. So I'm really butchering this.
Or just
Sorry,
or
but
just him being him being bad more. That's fun as well.
at some point there is instead of using shoot, I'm sorry, I am not doing this
No,
tape
you're
justice.
No.
Instead of, you gotta come on. You guys, I believe in you.
Sound it
do
out.
You can do it. Okay. Well, I'm having an aneurysm right here on screen. Anyways, start. Yeah. So at some point, somebody is trying to create a body, but
Oh.
they end up spinning it, and the AI of Tony. Oh, that's what Tony's AI is getting Riri and Rhodey together.
Yes.
To figure out what Hammer's up to.
Like in the comics.
Yeah. And there's something to do with somebody's trying to create a body for something, but then Tony's AI ends up creating a new flesh body and putting the AI in it via Ultron, but it is organic material. But because they don't have Tony's DNA, he looks different, but it's still Tony.
But it's still Tony.
Yeah. So that's how you could recast Tony and still be.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then because like if the rumors be had of anything involving Vision Quest, homie, the one by the name of the Ultras of Tron, might be making a comeback, which I would like. I would like to see Ultron come back. I feel like the movie was good. I liked the second movie, but I would like more Ultron.
Ultron's coming back in Vision Quest.
Oh, nice.
Okay, well there we go then.
Yeah,
So
James Spader is confirmed casting. In Vision Quest.
Okay. Then
And they're bringing all the AIs. Apparently, we're going like the Tom King route, where it's some kind of like where you're getting like actual bodies of these AIs, and they're like people together in some neighborhood type amalgamation of Vision trying to figure out who he is or whatever.
Are they gonna do like in the Vision comics where he has his own Vision kids?
Potentially,
like,
yeah.
where
So I mean, we could get vibe from that.
Yes, yeah.
But also, what is his wife in the comics? Ultron's wife.
Ultron's wife.
with a J.
Ooh, drawing a blank. Ooh,
I cannot remember.
it's
Ultron's
not
wife.
Janice.
We're getting
Janet?
Tuesday and all the AIs that we've
Yeah.
seen. I want
Drawing
to
a
say
heart.
and I can't think of her name. Damn it! I'm really squandering
You're
my
Wasn't
memory.
there Kevin the robot from She-Hulk as well? The one the one that was like where she's like, I want to talk to Kevin. His
But
like we
as
thought
far-
we was gonna
I think Dummy is actually going to be in it too.
dummy yeah.
But the first one, with the
Little
arm.
dunce cap
Yeah.
arm.
But yeah, we're getting like personifications of all these AIs, and Ultron is coming back, because Vision is trying to figure out who he is, and so I don't know where he gets a copy of Ultron or whatever, or if it's still in him someplace. This is like an internal quest kind of thing.
Jocasta.
Jocasta, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, because I kept wanting to say Janice. I was like, that is definitely not it.
No.
Yeah, no, I feel like at the end of the thing, at the end of the Age of Ultron, when he was like, boom, and like blew him up, I feel like it's like maybe I just do need to go ahead and make a copy of you, but I can put it behind so many firewalls because you ain't even connected to the internet right now. Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, not Ultron, but Vision is pretty self-confident.
Yeah.
But he can lift a hammer too, so
He
he's
can.
justified in his, I don't know. But,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Feels
Vision
about that.
Quest is supposed to be finishing the Wanda Vision, Agatha trilogy kind of thing.
Okay.
That's good. Which honestly has been really fun.
I agree.
It's kind of been like the beginning, middle, and I guess now sort of, well, not the end of like Marvel TV, but like that was the first show was WandaVision. Pulled a lot of people in.
Yeah, it's really kind of been the structure of the multiversal.
Yeah.
Outside of Loki, so like apparently Loki is also in. We saw in the trailer.
Right.
Saw in the trailer.
Sorry, this thing keeps freezing up.
Very good.
Quite sure.
We saw Loki in the trailer, and he was in his TVA outfit. So I don't know if that could have possibly been a flashback or
looking at a TVA card.
Yeah.
And if you look in that concept art, Loki is underneath Doom's chin. So kind of but it's like a silhouette kind of thing, almost like a Beyonder type of thing.
Almost.
Yeah. So we could be seeing the death of Loki yet again.
Sad.
Yeah.
We're gonna possibly see the fourth death of Charles Xavier on screen.
Yeah, that's it.
So
dying.
And I think we almost see it in the trailer where he's looking out the window and there's like a big flash that's like, so it's like, okay.
Don't know what's happening there.
Yeah, don't know what's happening there. We got a fight that I'm like really excited to see play out.
Finally getting Shang-Chi back.
Finally getting my boy.
Nice. Yes.
Shang-Chi's coming back. Shang-Chi's
that would be
up
a
there.
fun in-between movie. Shang-Chi
It would
2.
be. Because he could do so much cool stuff.
And where did they go at the end of the movie? Like they were tracking something.
They were tracking stuff. So yeah, Shang-Chi versus Gambit. We got that in the trailer.
Tie-in. That was cool.
Bring in a Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange, time runs out. Twist up.
Yes.
Nice.
That'd be cool. We got to see, who else did we see in the trailer? We saw Mystique.
Mystique.
Yeah.
Mystique. She looks good.
Badass.
I'm sorry, I guess I think the makeup was really heavy on her in that one. Who's Mystique in this one? Is it?
It's
They go back to Rebecca.
Yes, Rebecca Rosen.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Because she's the adult version.
Yes, true. So we're doing all the adult ones. I wasn't quite sure. I was like, is that Rebecca or is that I'm blanking on Hunger
Jennifer
Games.
Lawrence?
Jennifer, sorry.
Yeah.
Hunger Games. Yeah, I don't think she wanted to be involved. By the end of it, her makeup just kind of got lighter.
She was just like, kill me quickly, please.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
And I don't know which version of Mystique, because this could be not the actual version of the X-Men that we saw, or because things were completely rebooted after
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past. It could be an alternate timeline.
The timeline that they got set on in that movie where everything's like, all right.
Yeah.
Which way back when, before I realized how contracts of movies and stuff worked, I thought at the end of that movie when Logan woke up and he had this nice little cool hologram clock that they were in the MCU. And I was like, yeah,
would be
see,
great.
it would have been great. It's fine.
Yeah.
But did not happen. And so now we're in this timeline, which I'm hoping is like the end of the timeline from where they reset it after Days of Futures Past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the younger X-Men reboot, she's like becoming an X-Man.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
who knows where we're going at this point? Because Cyclops is still alive. Supposedly Jean is dead. I don't know if they're using her as like a a fridge situation.
Yeah.
But Storm apparently is not there as either.
And I saw Beast on the concept art, so is
Yeah,
Beast supposed to
is
be in it?
there.
Beast
So
is
yeah,
there.
But he wasn't
supposedly
in the trailer.
when at the end of the Marvels, when she goes and crosses over,
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
and there's Beast. Supposedly that's where
It's
they
that
are.
Beast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Got it.
Which is cool. So Monica Rambeau's somewhere around. Hopefully,
So she should be with them then. Yeah.
she should be with them.
Yeah, everybody's in comic accurate uniforms.
Outfits. Yeah. They look so good.
Mhm.
But yeah. What's y'all's favorite thing from the trailer that you saw? Because it all kind of
Ooh,
like
man.
started going bang, 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 bang.
Let me think. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. I was interested to see, I guess, where the status on Wakanda versus Atlantis, which seems to be kind of something's going on there.
Something's going on. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like maybe Namor is siding with Doom.
He definitely is. He definitely is. Because, Cabal, whatever you want to call it.
Namor.
I mean, yeah,
But he's got the collar.
he
You
has the
see that?
collar.
He
I'm
got-
like, all right.
yeah.
Dylan, what's your favorite thing from the trailer?
Oh man, at this point I think it's just the fight scene with Gambit and Shang-Chi, man.
Heck yeah.
That was badass.
It's gonna be so good. My favorite thing from the trailer is the one thing we haven't talked about yet, which is at the very end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I mean, he's going for the head this time. He's finally earned something.
Yep.
but
He
it
sure
ain't-
did.
it
It was
ain't
like,
happening.
it's like, I ain't Thanos, homie. That ain't we ain't playing that game.
So do you think this is so we've got the little stories according to the Russo brothers that came out, and do you think this is before or after he asks for the Odin power?
I think it is before. Because
What is it actually called? The Odin.
the Odin Force?
Odin Force. Thank you.
Yep. Before he becomes King Thor.
Yeah.
Yep.
You think,
huh?
You think it's before or after?
I think it's before. Because I think he's going to get. I think
Because yeah, the lightning is still blue.
lightning's still blue, and I don't think he's gonna get it. I think it's gonna get taken from him, and Doom's gonna be holding homie's spine, and he's getting it because for whatever reason, the Thor from his world that is evil Thor, that we say evil, but they say is good, can't get the Odin Force, and so they're taking another Thor's Odin Force.
Well, okay, so you're saying Doom is from a different world?
Mm-hmm.
So where do you think he's from? Because if he's from the same world as the Fantastic Four, there's no other superheroes in that world.
There's no other superheroes in that world. I don't think he's from there either. I think he's universe hopping because for whatever something in his universe is killing it. And so he's trying to do what Doom does and doesn't tell everybody that he's doing, trying to save what is his, but he will wipe everybody else's stuff out.
Yeah. And there's something going on too, because so we've got the end credit scene where the Avengers are fighting with the Avengers for the name rights or whatever, and then they talk about something that's been going on in space that nobody's telling us about, and then we see the Fantastic Four rocket entering the atmosphere. Supposedly it's been widely reported that the scene where we see them walking off in the trailer is the scene where they come out and Thor is with them. So how did Thor get over there and why?
I don't know. Well, because he's already off in space, so whatever's happening is probably happening starting on his planet
with a sort of adopted daughter right now as
Yeah.
well. Thor's got a little girl now.
Yeah,
so he has a little girl.
And there was a theory for a while. I don't know if it's still a theory, but that Doom was collecting powerful children because all these children have like cosmic power.
And
he's collecting them. And that's maybe why Thor is chasing Doom.
Because they should call him Groom instead. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
that would make sense because he's gonna get stopping off there to get Franklin. Then the Fantastic Four would chase him from there. Then he comes into the MCU universe. Well, the Earth 616, I guess. He takes Thor's daughter, who is the embodiment of eternity, whatever, and takes her, puts her in a little bubble. What other powerful children are there out there?
So yeah, we've got Franklin. We've got.
I was always obsessed with Valeria too, which I guess she's probably not. I don't know if she's gonna be a part of these movies or not, but the other Franklin child,
the other Franklin child, which is
or Richard's child, not Franklin child. the other Richard's child. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, his godchild, which isn't a thing yet, I guess. But
right.
Steve's kid.
Yeah, Steve's child.
Because we talk about Steve for a second. There's a big theory because we see Steve in the trailer and everybody's like, oh, something's different about him. Something's different. He's not in uniform. He's, because in the first movie, he's like, if you're going to fight a war, you got to wear a uniform. And so he's not wearing a uniform, but I don't think he's not operating on the behalf of the U.S. government at this point. But in the story that we see, he's still like clean shaven and got a baby. So this is later, and then he's potentially been tracking Doom as well for a while. But if him and Thor haven't met yet, they've both still been tracking Doom and chasing Doom for months, so much that his hair has grown out and he's got a beard. What's going on there? Maybe it's the acolytes that Doom has that they're chasing as well. Because there is a certain outfit at the tableaus at Comic-Con of a certain Latvian witch that everybody's kind of like latched onto that it could be
Wanda. Yeah, which would be insane. It would be really insane.
Yes.
And we're getting Vision Quest before Doomsday.
Yep.
So if that's Wanda and Vision has been restored and potentially in Doomsday, but not announced yet, because there is a scene that everybody says, hey, there's people missing from that scene. It's like the group scene where it shows everybody kind of got together. Where I think Thor is like, hey, y'all quit fighting and bitching. We got to fight somebody together or we're all going to die.
Yep.
So
I think,
potentially he could be in that scene.
There was that sort of very anime bit towards the end there where Thor tries to take a swing at him and he just blocks with like two fingers. That's a very it just seems like a very thing from like Naruto or something.
Soryo Kenshi no Itendero.
Yeah.
Impossible.
As a photographer, just like seeing that and a graphic designer, seeing that scene, the lighting doesn't work because you've got him blocking Thor's hammer that is just completely electrified with blue, and then it's none of his hand is like whited out. It's completely visible. So it's not that bright yet. We've got electricity this close to his face, but then his face, there's like a warm light on his face, but we've got cool light. I don't know. It's weird for me.
I haven't looked that close. Now I'm going to go back. I'm going to zoom in.
I saw the freeze frame and I was like, wait a minute. I don't know. Is this a composite or something? What's going on here? They're probably just trying to make it look pretty because, warms and cools and all that stuff.
Yeah. All right. Y'all got anything else from Doomsday?
I'm just not sure, though. When it comes down to it, I'm not sure about Robert Downey Jr. was the right person. I mean, it's come out and say it. I just don't know if he was the right pick to play MF Doom in the MF Doom movie. I just think it's a little too soon. But at the same time, I think there would have been. I think we could have found some a better, more appropriate, person to play. But that's just my opinion. So
yeah.
I'll hold my peace till it comes out.
Yeah, and I've still got the things like make it all make sense, because Feige said this is legit Doom. This is Victor Von Doom. It is not a cheap knockoff of Tony Stark. Yet we've still got Tony Stark playing Doom, but they're not telling us why. But supposedly there's a really good reason that is revealed in the movies. So you got to watch it to see.
I had a conversation earlier this week I'm gonna make this super fast. I'm gonna actually put a timer on myself
Oh no.
because it
Another
will
timer.
it will suck us in if we don't. It's 2 minutes.
Okay, sorry, real quick.
Yep.
Before you start your timer, what did you think of his accent?
I thought it was interesting. I need to hear him talk more.
I
Yeah.
think Robert
I
Downey
need
Jr.
to
is
talk
actually
more.
quite good at accents, and I think
I think he is good at like
Yeah,
he-
he's a great actor.
we had
I wouldn't say he's the world's greatest actor.
well, yeah, we had a
it must be in his contract for them to say it every time he comes on stage.
there was a girl in our class back when we were in college where she had a British boyfriend, and he claimed that Robert Downey Jr.'s accent in the Sherlock movies was like the best American doing a British accent that he'd ever heard. That was
wow.
his take. So it came from a British guy.
I do like those movies.
They are good movies. All right, here we go. My phone's also about to die. It's crazy. All right.
I'm waiting to see. Like the first line, I was like, okay, but then there was a couple vowels in the like the second or third line. I was like,
Because Latveria is like Central European, right?
yeah, it's Eastern
like
Europe.
Eastern Europe, yeah.
So like
So,
a Romani,
Yep.
Ukraini kind of.
kind of mix between the two because it's not actually either. Yeah, I got you.
What Wanda's was at first.
Yeah.
A little teeny bit of Russian, maybe.
This is just a smidge. All right. The worst of the ideas is that, yeah, it's Victor Von Doom, but it's a super not Victor Von Doom. Because Victor Von Doom has done some weird, nasty, gross stuff because
Grooming.
in his
Dr. Groom.
Dr. Groom.
Sorry.
I mean, slightly. Because homie had got hold of the dark hold in his universe and he used it as like, I need a body. And just so happens to be he happened to happen upon a Tony
Ooh.
Stark body.
And you can't see his fingers.
And you
'cause he's wearing
can't see his
gloves.
fingers because he's wearing a glove.
Hmm.
That's the worst of the two ideas. The other idea, they're both equally not the best. The other one is when Tony did his snap, he tried to do something else that we don't know about, which is why we keep hearing the hammers while using the Infinity Stone the same way that Hulk was trying to do something else. That's why Hulk got messed up because he shouldn't have got messed up. He's like, it's gamma radiation. I should just be fine. But he's like, nope. God dang it. Well, I was about to say Scarlett Johansson. Natasha, come back, but she can't because Natasha's right here. And so he was trying to do something else that ended up causing a ripple effect from the stones, and that ended up making this doom. But also probably dooming some other universe.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And I'm still not real clear why it took 2 steps to bring everybody back and then I don't know.
Bring everybody back in what? What's the second step?
So Hulk snapped. He did a snap.
Yeah.
To bring everybody back.
He did.
Then Tony had to do a snap to, I guess, defeat Thanos.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Why couldn't he just do it all at once?
Because they didn't know he was here yet. Remember?
I need a rewatching.
Yeah.
It's been a little bit.
They didn't get the notification until after the snap was done that something had entered the atmosphere. And then they went outside and he was sitting there like, what up, homies?
Well,
I hear y'all got my glove.
I don't know because Banner, his whole entrance was after getting bodied by Thanos and thrown to Earth. Or Thor threw him to Earth or whatever.
Well, yeah, in Infinity War.
Yeah.
In Endgame, after Hulk did his snap.
I thought, okay.
Well, did you mix the two movies together?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
Understandable. Understandable.
Because the oh no movie.
I was thinking when he fell through the steps at the.
Oh no, that was Infinity War, the beginning.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
I'm wasting time.
No, you're fine. Yeah, because the oh no moment in Endgame was Thanos found out because of Nebula being in there and Guardians for 2014 that people had come back from the future to stop him, and he succeeded, and he just needs to piggyback ahead.
Okay. Yeah. That's a different Thanos that I'm thinking of.
Because they killed that one. They killed the first one. Yep.
That's right. At the
Need to watch
beginning of
these again,
Endgame. Yeah. He went for the head.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What was next? There's so much.
You
other
said,
stuff.
yeah, you were explaining the theories.
Oh, I did.
Okay.
I talked about them briefly because they are rabbit holes after that.
Yeah, there's a lot of rabbit holes about
Yep.
his origin. Like originally he was adopted, or there's you can find them on the internet.
There's a lot.
They're out there.
And also, at least in that one, when they're all standing around, that we got, I see all the Thunderbolts except for Bob. So I don't know exactly where Bob is at this point.
He's
yeah,
around.
if they're gonna have to pull Bob into Century, that might be a problem.
Right.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh no. That bad, huh?
Well, because if they do have to do it, they'll be like, we can't get him to like snap into it, and then Professor Xavier being like, "Come here, fool," and then he does it, and then we're like, okay, we need to turn it off before he turns into Void.
Yeah, because it's a whole Phoenix kind of situation where it's repressed or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've dealt with this before. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew, I keep touching your head.
And we've got the Golden God out there someplace too. That's I don't know, could be Magus for all we know at this point.
Could be. Yep. All right. What else has happened? What else has dropped from Comic-Con?
I'm not sure. I guess so. Next week we're going to watch Spider-Man Brand New Day before we come on the air before we live stream. So next week we're going to talk about that, and we will hopefully have an answer how that ties into Doomsday and what that means going forward.
Yep.
So as of right now, not quite sure. It's kind of a standalone thing, where happening before, I don't know, the incursions are happening in the sky or whatever.
Yep. Another thing that dropped that was really neat that I was like, this is real, and I watched it, and it was like, this is real. Gross. Was Clayface. Yes.
That looks really good.
It does. Body horror to the max.
Yeah, and DC needs a win right now, and I think this, because of the nature of what it is, I think it's an easy win.
Yep. Which I think it is too. I'm gonna go see it. So okay, it's fine. I'm gonna go see it.
At the same time, this is another, which, as far as solo villain movies have gone so far on both sides, where we've had, on the Sony side of Marvel, we've had what, 4 different villain. Well, okay, we've had Morbius, several Venom movies.
Yeah.
3 of them.
I mean, I guess Madam Web isn't a villain, but
she's not. But she was there.
And then
something about Spider-Man.
Craven.
We had Craven, and he had every other villain in it.
Yes, I've been meaning to watch. I need to watch Morbius, Madam Web, and Craven. I think one of these days I'm gonna watch all 3 of them at some point, all together. It just feels like I have to do them all.
I just can't watch Madam Web. Every time they show that little piece of trailer that's on Netflix, I'm like, I can't watch this. I just know I can't.
Yeah, I watched it. It's a whole lot of people that don't want to be making that movie.
Oh man. Man.
But I mean, some people do. I mean, when they got in, they actually thought it was a Marvel movie.
And I mean, Marvel
I'm
light
surprised they didn't
AS.
sue Sony's pants off for getting them in a contract.
Yep.
Kind of selling them on it. And
they keep going down that way, but I'm like, when are you going to tie this all back to, because this is what makes it awesome is that the idea that at the end of this tunnel there's Spider-Man. But none of these guys came close. I don't know what the thought was behind all that.
Yep.
Feige did say recently that he said in the comics there's a clear step of where we're going next from Secret Wars.
Okay.
Of how the soft reboot is not kind of really a reboot. That comes after Secret Wars, and including Miles Morales in live action, X-Men, eventually.
Yep. That makes sense. Okay.
But as far as Clayface goes,
it's It's looking really good. It has
Mhm.
it hits all the notes, all the horror notes that it's probably gonna hit
Yes.
in that style. If he is in Gotham, this is our first look at Gotham in James Gunn's
Yeah.
DC universe.
Yeah.
Um
The timeline, obviously, several years. I don't know if this is before Batman was Batman or if this is like just at the beginning.
yes.
But supposedly Batman is not in this movie. As far as we know, there has
Supposedly.
not been an official casting. There have been rumors,
Supposedly.
always rumors, but no official announcement. And DC is not going to be at Comic Con this year, except for Lanterns.
Yeah, except for Lanterns. So okay. James Gunn did say the thing of like all his stuff is like all in the same universe, right?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Creature Commandos.
Yeah, Peter Safran did confirm that that is the same Clayface.
Same Clayface, which means we know from Creature Commandos that Batman should exist at this time.
Yeah.
Because most of them in there got captured by him.
Mhm.
And so yeah, but I don't think
Bless you.
I was always coming too.
it would be a wild ride if like at the thing that ends up taking up Clayface down in this movie is Batman, who has just been like hunting him from the shadows as he is doing nasty Clayface things.
Yeah.
And I looked it up too. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I looked it up to see kind of what which comics they were kind of pulling from, and they basically kind of straight up admitted they were like, "Look, we really love that two-parter from Batman the Animated Series, which when it comes to Clayface, it doesn't get much better than that." To be honest. So I'm like, understandable.
That is the quintessential
and
Batman.
So,
gross.
Yes, very much so.
That's a great
A
story.
gorgeous couple of episodes with some great Clayface animation in those. And those
That animated series has such a huge footprint for the comics. Just the huge influence, like creating Harley. That influence on Clayface, like so much of that has bled into the comics.
Yep. It really it set the definition, the new definition for what some of the villains that existed for so long could be, because it made Joker terrifying AF.
Pretty sure that's how everyone views Mr. Freeze too.
Yeah, that's how everyone views Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, Batman's no kill rule, kind of reestablishing that.
Giving Robin, all the Robins, their flowers, and then Nightwing his flowers. He existed in the comics before, but homie he wasn't cool. That show made him cool.
Yeah. I mean, technically that Robin is the same one in Teen Titans, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Dylan just had a breakthrough.
I just realized, okay, so we were kind of mourning the end of that animated universe with the end of Young Justice. However, there's a Starfire show coming.
Yeah.
It's supposedly the same Starfire. So it lives on.
It lives
Are
on.
they gonna have the same? Are they gonna have Hendon Walsh doing her voice again, like in the other stuff?
I hope so.
Princess Bubblegum.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, did you say Puffy Amiyumi is doing the?
Yep.
Right. If that's the case, then it kind of makes me think that they're gonna continue that. The Starfire. Doing the things and flying around the the city. The
So we will
Hello,
definitely be seeing the Robin again.
Yeah.
Seeing the Robin.
All right. That's all Clayface. What else y'all got?
Cool. Clayface.
What else happened? We had.
I saw a cool Wolverine PS5 trailer that dropped today.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's some motorcycle action.
Yep.
Revealed Jean Grey, right?
Some ninjas. A certain Omega Red.
Certain
Very
Omega.
nice,
They're hitting all the things, but oh my gosh, it's so good.
Who also made an appearance in X-Men 97 last
He
week.
did.
Oh, what? Oh, well, I'm
you're not caught up.
Okay.
It's my own fault.
That's all right, Andrew. We don't know what we're talking about.
No.
What's Omega Red?
Who is that? Omega Blue?
Man.
I spent this last week catching up on
Power
Spider
Rangers.
Noir, which is awesome. And then, so, yes, I'm all caught up. And Nicolas Cage is awesome. I hope they make more of those.
Yes.
I hope they do too.
However,
supposed to be...
as excited as I am about that, I really hope that does not breathe new life into the Something About Spider-Man verse. Sony.
Right.
Sony just let it die.
Right.
We are rebooting the MCU with everyone under one roof, minus a Spider-Man. Just give it Spider-Man.
Just do
Write
it.
a new contract for this going forward.
Yeah.
Like where, I don't know, you get Ben Reilly and they get Tom Holland at the MCU forever. I don't know.
And then they can cross because you can still do a Spider-Verse, like a live action Spider-Verse thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and yeah, let them use his villains like we're getting Scorpion and all that.
Because some people are already mad at you, Sony, right now, like because of certain other things. I think that you probably just need to be a little bit more cool when it comes to Spider-Man in the future.
Yeah.
Because some people are very angry about your no disc policy that's coming
oh
up.
that
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah,
what did
sorry.
I miss?
Excellent,
That
excellent
You
job.
know they do other stuff than Spider-Man things, right?
Yeah, excellent job on the Spider-Man games and the Across the Spider-Verse movies
Of course, yeah.
yeah.
and Spider-Noir. But outside of that, bro,
These villain movies that go nowhere, like you got to stop doing those.
Please stop doing them
Yeah.
because Craven was actually good.
was
I
it?
still, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm mad.
I mean, I know Aaron Taylor Johnson. He always does a good job, in my opinion.
He
but
does.
yeah,
So was it he did a good job as the character, or what in a bad movie, or was it a good movie?
It was a
Or would it have been? What I keep hearing is it would have been a good movie around the early aughts with X-Men and Blade
it would have been the best movie out
and
of those.
Thomas Jane
Okay.
and Punisher.
It would have
Blade
been
too.
it would have still been a step under Blade. Blade's in a league of its own.
God, yes.
But it would, if it went anywhere past where it is now, it would be a good movie because this movie had so many twists and turns that I was actually genuinely not expecting.
Okay.
And I was like, this is kind of cool. Like, yeah, y'all are just a smidge cheesy, but this is cool.
Okay. I need to watch Craven.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That was at the top of the list.
Still, Sony,
Yeah.
quit. It could be so much better. You could make so much more money if you just, like, I don't know, lease Spider-Man back to the MCU for, I don't know, just collect money and let them do their thing. I don't know. Or, you know what? Disney, the new CEO of Disney, cutting jobs again.
Cutting jobs
Josh,
again?
you're killing me.
For what?
But
I did not understand that, by the way. I don't understand how Hoppers, the Pixar movie from earlier this year, which I loved Hoppers. I think
Great,
everyone
yeah,
needs
it
to see
was
it.
really
It's
good.
very adorable.
It's really good.
From the guy who made We Bare Bears.
it's not Avatar.
on.
It's not Avatar.
It's not Avatar. Yeah, not Avatar, but
It's nothing like Avatar.
nothing like Avatar at all. But it cost 150 mil to make, and it made like 380 some odd mil back, and yet people are still calling this a loss. I don't understand that math.
Because they done mess. I can. Hi.
go
All
ahead,
right.
go
Thank you, sir.
Queen in the corner.
So this is real quick the math, because if that 300 million doesn't have, instead of an M, a B behind it, it didn't make money. That's what they say now,
new standard.
because they've messed up and made too many Marvel movies that hit $1 billion.
Right. So set the new standard, and everyone has to live by that standard now. We can't make
It's
new
ridiculous.
things, especially when it's a new thing. It's not a Toy. Which Toy Story 5 is also great. I'd also say go see that, and I'm glad that that's made a whole lot of money. But
And that's their most money-making animated.
Thing ever.
Yeah.
and yet they still are making cutbacks. If you like a month later, I don't understand this at all.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know, man. Let Kevin Feige buy Spider-Man back, or even better, I don't know. Maybe let the Russos take over Marvel and let Feige be the head of Disney. I don't know,
Or that. Yeah.
because I mean, Feige is great at that, and is also a huge Star Wars fan.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna be for real with y'all. Star Wars can kind of die for like 3 years.
it needs to
It
kind of
needs
like
to take a movie break at least.
yeah.
And I think it can continue to live like it's done before. It needs to go kind of back down, and like maybe have a cool few animated shows
Yeah.
to keep the appetite, and and then the video games and comics.
There's a lot hanging on Starfighter right now.
Yeah.
And it's in the Star Wars stuff is simply because, I mean, we know, anytime they try to do anything, folks are just comparing it to like the original trilogy or now the prequel trilogy, because everyone likes the prequel trilogies now.
It's just crazy.
The Gen Zs.
Yeah, the Gen Zs, and like and there's just I'm too tired
Yeah.
to.
Nobody wants to put in the work to build the quality, because the only reason the prequels are viewed as any good is because Dave Filoni put in years building,
literal
like
years.
tying those stories together.
Yep. Clone Wars.
Making
Clone
it
Wars
make
was
sense.
phenomenal.
Had one of the greatest endings, I don't know, of like any show.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, it was so good. Like actually, I said so good all the time, but I'm screaming it right now.
I love Clone Wars, yeah.
Clone Wars is really good. Rebels is really good.
Mhm.
And I feel like, yeah, like you said, they just kind of need to just pull it back,
Mhm.
do some like deep animated stuff, because apparently if you try to do deep live action stuff, everyone's just going to scream at you and say cancel
Yeah.
this.
What is the Seventh Sister or something like that? The animated spinoff from
The Ninth Jedi.
Ninth
Yes.
Jedi. Thank you.
So we got that coming out soon.
Seventh Sister. That's a Sith.
That's a,
acolyte. Yeah.
yes.
My bad.
You're good.
That's why you were like, what?
They're doing like a movie length, like sort of sequel to those episodes from the Visions. Is that?
Yep. So it's getting its own stuff because it was the most popular one out of the first round of Visions.
Yeah. There's so much lore and backstory in those little
Minisodes.
Minisodes. Thank you.
Yeah, there is, and they were all, and I enjoyed them all. I even like, because I know the first season was just like straight up all anime studios. Then they did other international studios.
I watched the Aardman one, the Wallace and Gromit people, because anything Aardman does, that like one of my favorite studios. And
yeah, so that like there's a lot of cool stuff that they had the opportunity to do with it. And like truthfully, if anyone were to ask me, like right now, being a 32, that's how old I am. Being a 32-year-old man, I'd be like, if you want to like enjoy Star Wars for just the love of Star Wars, I would point them to any episode of Visions. Because like, yeah, you can watch the prequels, the sequels, and the original trilogy and all that stuff and understand what Star Wars was, but seeing those is like, this is what Star Wars is and how it's affected everyone and how everyone views it so differently through the way that they want to tell these stories in this universe.
And also show them the Genndy Tartakovsky Clone Wars that he did from back in the day. That was one of the first times where I was just
super cool.
That was the first time you're gonna see some non-George Lucas people coming in and being like, here's it's kind of a generational thing. It's just sort of like, here's what Star Wars meant to me, and then like here's me giving my Star Wars, because I don't know, I think we need to kind of look more at Star Wars at that sort of like from the like this creator's perspective, just as like when we watch like a different person take on an arc in Spider-Man or something like that after
because Star Wars has done the thing of it has grown past what anyone really thought it was, because you can throw up this is not a lightsaber. Let's say this is a lightsaber handle, and you put this up to someone that does not speak the same language as you, they know exactly what this is.
Yeah.
Right. True.
Yeah. They need space, because what space between between the films, because back in the day, that's what made us love things that were just okay, that became cult classics, is because we didn't have something new all the time. We had to go back and revisit these things. And we got to look at them with fresh eyes and revisit them and watch them over and over again and pick them apart and fall in love with them, because we weren't like, oh, there's something new every month, and we forget about these things, and the cycle just turns and turns, and we forget about them, and oh, that was trash, and we don't want to see that again, because there's always something new. And it's like, people need time to just sit. Like, boredom is a good thing. Boredom makes you go back and reconsider things and think about things and revisit things.
Yeah, you'll miss stuff that you did not see the first time.
Yeah, we don't need new Star Wars for a while so that people will go back, because I guarantee you, the internet, after a while, will start saying, well, you know what? That one was actually not as bad as I thought it was.
Homies are calling
They
for a
do that all
second
the fucking
season
time.
of The Acolyte now. I mean, there was a
Right.
petition that came out when it first got canceled. I signed that petition because I'm like, this is good. What do you mean?
Yes.
All because
Yes.
these two, because the woman,
It's fresh. It's lore.
it's
It's
fresh.
original.
It is
Because
lore.
the woman. Well, there's your
because
answer.
the
Sorry.
the lady who directed it,
Same
and then like
freaking
the
Elon boys that are tanking
Yeah.
everything else.
and then like the main actress who is the star of the show, they did not like the actress the star of the show, and then they were like, there was this one interview that's infamous that like if you take that one clip out and don't show anything else before or after, it does make it look like they were trying to make a gay Star Wars show. But if you literally play the entire minute, well, 30 seconds before or 30 seconds after, you realize that piece that they said is just a silly joke that they were like chuckling over.
Anything they can take out of context, just like Millie Alcock with Supergirl, anything
Yeah.
they can latch onto to try to demonize, because controversy creates eyeballs.
Yep.
So this whole culture that we're living that's toxic bullshit.
For the love of kurtosis. All right.
Whatever that is.
The metal that if you hit it
gotcha.
comes like a lightsaber and
Totally.
shuts off.
Yeah,
Yep.
I knew that.
It's like headbutting people's lightsabers, which I need to go back and watch.
Yeah, I know. And that's the
That's so
thing, because I remember when we would watch something new like that and something new would happen, we wouldn't immediately be like, "Oh, that's not Star Wars." Like
Yeah.
we would search out, and there would be time for like Star Wars apologists and lore people who have read the books and everything else, like you, would rise up out of everywhere, and we would be like, "Hey, what about that thing?" Well, actually, and teach us things.
Yeah.
And
And
like-
whereas, when I view Star Wars as such, like, it's so much about the spectacle and the scenes and, like, the cinematography. So it's like, if you show me something cool that happens in Star Wars that's never happened before, I'm usually pretty happy. Like, just sort of like, because that's what I was expecting. So, like, show me something in the Star Wars thing that I haven't seen before.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was a very surface level Star Wars fan until I was working retail at a Sears with a guy who was a huge Star Wars fan and had read all the books. And anytime there was downtime, I was asking him Star Wars questions, and he was telling me all kinds of stuff, and I was just like, "That's really fascinating." And I didn't know that tied in with this, and like so yeah, the lore is cool and interesting.
Yep. Yes. Just
The lore
is.
king over there, like name a
Lore-
property, and Quinn knows something about it and can talk about it.
Little
Like
try.
that without preparation. He's like, well, I was gonna say Batman, but Batman needs prep.
Batman is easy.
Yeah. Quinn is instant ready. He's
Uh,
instant rice.
so yeah, we got Comic-Con the rest of this week. Yeah.
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 3 days starting today. Technically starting all day today.
Uh-huh.
The preview was last night, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Okay.
I did see that also that I guess there's going to be a new, I think from IDW, a new Star Trek comic that continues the story of some of the characters from Picard after season 3. So
Okay.
I'm assuming 7
Cool,
of
cool.
9 and
Yeah.
Cool.
and that whole crew as well. So
Okay.
looking forward to that as well. I still need to read the Red Shirts comic. I hear that one's
Read
really
the
good.
Red Shirts
Yeah.
comic. It's good. Oh my god. That reminds me. So MagicCon Amsterdam happened last week, and I sent y'all a whole bunch of cards, spoiler cards from them of like showing the Star Trek set
Very
that
cool.
comes out this
Magic
November.
the Gathering for all of you.
Magic
normies
the
out there.
Gathering. A lot of the captain cards, a good chunk of them, make 1/1 red soldier tokens, and the red soldier tokens, of course, red shirts. And I'm like,
Very
this
cool.
is great.
Very cool.
Nice.
Uh,
Oh, that's gonna ruin me.
So yeah, that's just really neat. I'm hoping we get some. There are some other things that I'm hoping we get some announcements for. Or honestly, actually, I'll save mine. If they could announce anything, surprise, not surprise, anything you're actually expecting, not expecting, what do you hope that they announce from Comic-Con this year?
Come on this year.
I'm trying to think of like stuff that's come up that we really haven't. We've only seen like title cards for and things.
Yeah, because I've been so focused on Marvel and DC. It's kind of hard to, because I don't. To be honest, I don't even know if Lucasfilm is going to be at Comic-Con or at what capacity. Because I know Starfighter's coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
they probably be like, "Here's this," and then run away because the homies want to just kind of
Yeah, they're
hide
trying
for a
to
little
fly
bit.
under the radar.
Yep.
I'm just hoping for some announcement someday where they're finally like, we finally cleared up all this stupid licensing bullcrap, and we finally have now released the beautiful 4K of Dawn of the Dead that we've all wanted for so many years. Because that movie, the original one from back in the day, because for some reason it's been in distribution hell for God knows how long. I got to see it. You know, I took my wife because
55 years.
she'd never seen it. They had the 3D showing of it a few years ago, so we went to the Regal that was way up in Joplin to go see it, and we were the only ones there. Which they're like this. The guy was like, "It's been playing all week. You guys are the first people that came to see it." But you know, I love all the George Romero stuff, and that's the one of the three of the big zombie trilogy that for whatever reason it still has not gotten a 4K. It'd just be cool if they'd be like, "Oh, we finally got that figured out, and here's your 4K disc." So
right.
Yep.
they just released a lovely new box set of Day of the Dead, so I'm probably gonna pick that one up soon. But
That's cool.
Speaking of zombie movies, the new Resident Evil trailer dropped.
yeah, as well.
Yep.
Yes.
That looks really sick.
It does.
Kind of like it's stories within the universe, but not necessarily the same story that we've heard before.
Mm-hmm.
Giving Leon a break. I think we've had a little too much Leon in both the games and the movies.
We've had so much Leon all the time.
Give Leon some rest. So for a bit.
Did you see the new trailer that dropped like yesterday?
I saw a little bit of it, so I actually haven't watched the whole thing yet, and I'm kind of worried. But I guess if we need to talk about it, then I'll
No, just a little Raccoon City Easter egg.
Oh,
okay.
Dope.
But also, I saw Evil Dead Burn yesterday.
Oh, what'd you think?
Interesting. I loved Rise. I thought it was great, and I know Evil Dead wasn't originally meant to go into the comedy realm. That was literally like you sent me this to save the careers of
Bruce Campbell and
the
other two guys,
Sam Raimi.
Yes, there we
go. I forget the other guy.
I forget the guy.
Yeah, because they wouldn't let Sam Raimi touch anything until he had to do something different to kind of show them.
Show me you can make money.
Yeah. Which is why Evil Dead 3 is such Army of the Dead is such a diversion from the first Evil Dead, which is straight up horror.
It's crazy they made him make another one though, because if I had seen, if I was a producer and I'd seen Evil Dead 2, I'd have been like, "Here's all the money. I will find you more money.
Right.
Just take this for now, and I will go find more money and give it to you, and you can do whatever you want for the rest of your life."
Yeah, and well, I mean, back in the day, horror movies were seen as derivative, and there's,
cheap and
exactly, yeah. So, I mean, and that movie now is a classic. It's like up there with Poltergeist and all those other ones. I mean, it's a franchise history maker.
He's a horror icon.
Yeah. So they kind of, with the reboot of this, some people don't know that they are the executive producers that are in charge of this new Evil Dead universe, and they are kind of like the hand that's guiding it. And they went straight horror with it. The first reboot, I was kind of like, I wasn't. It was good, but it wasn't like. But then Evil Dead Rise was chef's kiss. Yes. I loved it. But then Burn, they did some lore changes, and it felt like they didn't know if they wanted to. It wasn't bad, but it felt like they couldn't decide if they wanted to build more lore or talk or make it about the character of the person. So it's kind of like they didn't really do either well. Gotcha. You know what I mean?
They just kind of did both.
Yeah. They really focused on the intensity and the.
That's the one thing I've heard is it's intense.
Rough.
This one.
It was rough. Like, somebody was like taking notes and like, how can we kill people that'll make people cringe in their seats? Yeah, it was rough.
Jeez, all right.
It was rough.
I've seen some creative deaths over the years, so I'm looking,
Yeah.
looking forward to it because
Yeah.
I'm thinking about In a Violent Nature. Have you seen that one yet? The one
No, no, I
the
haven't.
one from the perspective of the killer. He's like
Yeah,
walking through the woods the whole
yeah,
movie, and the
yeah.
camera's behind him.
I don't like just gore porn kind of
Gotcha.
thing, and to a certain extent, because horror movies do this a lot, where they talk about like survivor guilt or people who have been survivors of abuse,
Mhm.
and this one was about an abuse survivor.
Oh, okay.
But a lot of times, like old horror movies, not so much the newer ones, but the older ones will really just, I mean, put the person that's been abused through a lot more abuse,
Right.
and then try to spin some kind of like righteous indignation out of it, like, wow, yeah,
Or they just
look at
made
him.
it at the end somehow.
Yeah, exactly. And this started to feel like that. At a certain point, I was just like, good God, you were making that poor woman like, I feel sorry for her at this point. It's like, and then like the moment that was like the payoff was just kind of like, really? I don't know. I wasn't feeling it, and it was hard to watch.
Okay.
Like not in a like a justified way, you know what I mean? But and there was a couple lore changes that just kind of had me shaking my head that weren't consistent. So, and I was trying to figure out like how it tied in with the overall universe and stuff. Because it started to go this way and I was like, oh yeah, I'm into that. And then it just didn't go there anymore. Yeah. And I don't know. It just didn't do either well, but it really like drove home the brutality of the Deadites. But yeah, there were some inconsistencies on the Deadites because, you know, like they always come back and you can't really kill them unless you like chop them up and bury them or that kind of thing, you know.
Until the scene is finally actually done with you. Otherwise, they can just keep like, they just keep popping back up until finally it's just like, well, actually, you're just not in the next scene, and that's why you're gone.
Yeah,
it's like, it has nothing to do with like us actually killing you.
Yeah, it's almost like they painted themselves into a corner at a certain point, and then there was an after credit scene that seemingly tied it back into Rise or something, but it's like I don't quite understand how. And I was trying to watch breakdowns, and they didn't really understand how either. So I don't know. I'm still kind of like I'm waiting to hear some of my friends' takes on like how.
I was thinking about doing because we're taking Monday off this next week too because we're just taking a long weekend. So I might try to do, I don't know. Some days I like doing double features, so I might do a double feature of Evil Dead. Is it Evil Dead Burn? I'll do Evil Dead Burn and Her Private Hell, which I think comes out this weekend with Sophie Thatcher, the Nicholas Winding Refn movie, which kind of also looks like it's in the same universe as the Neon Demon. Kind of looks like that type of thing. I don't know if he's trying to do a continuation of this sort of like, oh, it's the world of high fashion and rich people and everyone's screwing each other over. There's bright colored neon stuff everywhere.
Okay.
But it seems like that would be a fun one to do, like those two back to back.
Neon Demon, the movie that built the studio.
There you go.
But to be fair, I did watch Lee Cronin's The Mummy the night before.
What'd you think of that?
I thought it was really good because I didn't realize. I didn't want to see it at first because I was like, "This isn't The Mummy,"
right?
You know what I mean? But then supposedly it's actually in the Deadite universe. It's not necessarily in the same universe, but it is adjacent.
Okay.
So with that in mind, I watched it and I was like, okay, I see what you're doing, Lee Cronin, who is also the director of these new Evil Dead movies, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, I enjoyed The Mummy.
I forgot. Yeah, I need to watch that one too.
Yeah, I enjoyed The Mummy. I think. Well, I don't want to say more than Burn, but kinda.
Was this one kind of in that same vein as the new Invisible Man and the new Wolfman movies, where they kind of like they've taken like these classic monsters and they kind of gave them more like modern issues? Because that's kind of like how
that's what I thought at first, but I don't think it's a Blumhouse.
It's not one of the okay.
Yeah.
No,
it actually is. It's a Blumhouse movie.
Right. So yeah,
so maybe
it's a kind of a continuation of. They're taking our like modern problems and like mixing them with, which some people have hated, and I've seen that people be so upset. Some people, I saw a lot of people upset with Wolfman. And like Invisible Man, but I liked both of them for what they were. I think they both
Yeah.
had cool points. They did something different.
Yeah,
so,
because I feel like they were building towards something.
yeah, this kind of this.
Yeah.
My brain has worked. Aha. So I somehow
Yeah,
geared you all
the dark
towards
universe is
Yes, that's what I would like for them to announce at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Thank you.
yeah.
Dark universe that actually
Yeah.
works.
Yeah, because they tried that and it failed
Felt
miserably.
real bad.
Yeah, because apparently Tom Cruise couldn't not be the star of everything. Even though he's like,
wait.
it's the Mummy movie. Why isn't it the Cruise movie? But anyway,
We haven't used.
Do you want to play the mummy, Tom? No, then you're not the main character. Anyway.
but I still have to die and come back, right? I mean,
Fine,
anyway.
Tom.
Did you ever see that movie?
I haven't seen that one because
Oh my
I
God.
just heard it was so bad.
I think it's still on HBO Max.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll
We haven't used the
it
F-bomb
had
yet, right?
so much potential.
use the F-bomb yet.
Just do it. It's fine.
Fuck Tom Cruise.
Oh no.
Well, Tom Cruise, in a certain vein, is a national treasure when it comes to
He is, but not
movies.
This new movie he's in looks very
killed-
He is the movie mascot. I will give him that.
Killed the dark universe for me.
Yeah,
with his own ego.
yeah.
I just wanted. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, I feel like he learned his lesson, but Jason Blum was like, "Give it to me, and they're like, "Okay." So now he's like
It's
slowly
slowly
building it
building.
under the radar. I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Blumhouse just got a big payday from Obsession for sure for this last year. So
I
Oh,
still
yeah.
haven't watched. I
So
really want to see that.
Obsession. Yes,
I was
it
gonna
is.
watch the movie, but it's already on like Peacock or
It's
whatever.
Sure
around,
is.
So-
Because we're like, go watch this movie at home and feel ways.
It's fun and upsetting and fun
and fun and,
and upsetting.
upsetting.
yeah.
Hope you don't-
I was gonna go. So
Hope you don't have a cat.
yeah, Riley was gonna take me for my birthday to watch a movie, and I was gonna watch Obsession,
Mhm.
and but then we found out it was on Peacock, so I was like, I want to watch Burn then, so-
Yeah, it's like
You get two
I
for
can
one.
change.
There you go.
So I still might, if it's still showing, I still might try to sneak it in.
Has anyone here seen Backrooms yet? By the way.
No, that's
No.
another one I need to watch.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, I can't. Yeah. Well, looking
I've
forward to
heard-
talking about that one too.
Yeah,
Heard about it. Haven't watched it.
liminal spaces.
Liminal.
Liminal spaces. Apparently, speaking of liminal spaces, apparently, depending on which app you use to try to get to my house, it just isn't there. So, so,
Hmm.
so there's one person that's just like, "Hey, your house is in a liminal space. I could not find it."
Hmm. Interesting.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else y'all are watching right now? That I'm sure you watch stuff way more than I do.
What else did I do
Like,
this week? I was at
I'm kind of
Odyssey.
jealous, but
I did watch that crazy movie,
baby.
Man Bites Dog. Did you ever, from 1992? Did you ever watch that one?
no,
it's
I remember it though.
It's a Belgian movie. Yeah, it's also pretty. It is incredibly rough because
Okay.
I think it's actually was NC-17. So and there's definitely
Oh.
a scene in there that merits it. But I
Mm.
just remember watching the whole time, and being like, man, I think everyone has at least one person like this in their life, which is unfortunate. But it just sort of,
Oh.
I was thinking of one guy in particular that I knew from my past. It's
Does
like
the-
it reminded me exactly of.
Does the dog die?
I don't think he kills an animal in this movie. And in
Okay.
Man Bites no
That's good.
Man Bites Dog is actually the reason that's the name of the movie is because it's kind of a French journalism term. So in French journalism they have a
Wow.
term called Man Bites Dog for like an event that causes a big uproar, a big stir because it's so weird.
Like an inside.
Because
joke
if
event?
a dog if it's dog bites man, then that's
No
just
one
that
cares.
happens every day. But if a man bit
Oh.
a dog, then everyone would be like, well, did you hear about this? So
Okay,
that's where
okay.
the title comes
Interesting.
from. So.
Okay.
But that was a weird movie from
Okay.
1992.
Yeah,
that
because
watched
I
last
was
year.
gonna bring it back to Evil Dead Burns, like, because I was hearing there was one thing in that movie that people felt like it took it too far,
Uh-oh. The
and
dog. Huh?
Do you agree?
it made sense,
Okay.
but there was a couple things I was like, that could be it. That could be
It's
it.
like I don't know which
That
one
could
they're
be it
talking
because
about.
it was brutal.
Oh man.
It was brutal. Like
That's rough.
I'm
like,
still gonna watch it. at some point,
I've
but-
never gotten stitches or broken a bone, so like.
Lucky.
Watching movies, I'm usually okay, but if I see like somebody that breaks, I feel it in my body, like I cringe.
Especially the
It's
bone is sticking out.
like, yeah, it's like if my brain goes, that's freaking real, then my body goes. So yeah, so like there were several times I was just like, oh god, oh man. And yeah, and it's been so long since I saw the trailer that I was remembering pieces in the trailer, like where the girl with the yellow fingernail polish, and the scene with the dishwasher where he falls on the open dishwasher.
Ah,
I don't think I've even seen any of the trailers, to be
Oh,
honest.
cool.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's rough. And the scene where she's drinking the wax, that is tame.
Gosh,
That is tame.
that's tame.
That is tame.
it's-
Yeah.
But we got kind of desensitized a few years back. We finally started watching all the Saw movies, and for some reason we got really into that
See, I
universe, and
can't-
we got really into the continuity,
what's-
even though it
I
gets
watched
so
the first one.
bananas by the end of
I
it.
don't like torture porn.
I did-
Not for me.
For some reason, I thought so too, but like it managed to keep my attention. I don't go figure.
I mean, there's that's what I was. I bought I bought the whole set of Saw because I was like, there's a story there. I watched the first one. I was like, nope.
Oh, there's not a story here at all.
But I was like, oh, that's the guy from Princess Bride.
Yeah. And then, oh, it's Luke from Gilmore Girls. Oh no. Oh man. Bye Luke. Sorry, that's spoiler. But
So I saw somebody that was like, so he's like, he's chained and he can't reach the thing or whatever, but he's got the saw, and somebody was like, put the saw in your hand. The thing.
the saw. If it's just like this far away, it's just right. Like,
The whole time he's just
I
like,
can't. I've got this thing, but I can't reach it.
Jigsaw comes in. Hey, what are you doing?
like
No,
the
you're supposed
guy-
to cut your hand off. No, cut it off. Stop. Don't do that.
the guy on the internet.
That is what my one gripe is. Like, I sometimes get in these moral fights. Obviously, I'm doing that a lot right now. A moral wrestling match, like when I'm watching House of the Dragon, because there's just all those moments. But yes,
Damon.
yeah, my one thing that I'm always griping about with Jigsaw is when he does those moments where he's being interrogated and he goes, "I never killed anybody," and it's like, bullcrap, sir. You've killed people. I'm sorry, you've killed people. I don't care if it wasn't done with your own hands.
Manson was still,
Yeah,
Yeah.
culpable.
yeah,
Hitler was still culpable.
yeah.
Yep.
You killed people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jigsaw. You killed some people. All right.
And
There's a hot
he
take.
who shall not be named was still culpable.
Just
Yeah.
talk about him sooner. Sooner than later.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I don't know what else we got. What else we got?
Yeah.
But I got some horror movies I need to check out then,
Yeah.
and we'll see more Comic-Con news throughout the weekend.
We
It's
sure will.
only
Yeah.
Thursday, so.
I know. And stuff that I would not expect. I still haven't watched the Digger trailer, but
Oh.
I've when it first announced or when it first dropped at CinemaCon, everybody was like, Tom Cruise is unrecognizable. This
Right,
is going to be a weird, quirky movie. But then when the trailer dropped, I saw a lot of people saying, screw billionaires. Like, what is this guy? He's a billionaire with big holes, and I'm supposed to root for him? Like, I don't know.
I was
don't
getting
know
the
exactly.
I was getting the vibe from that trailer that this was going to be kind of a
Redemption
sort of a
story?
takedown. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was kind of like we're making it look like he's the main character, and this is all going to be like an Ayn Rand fantasy movie. But like I don't know. I think it's just kind of. I think I'm getting the vibe that there's gonna be hopefully some sort of ironic twist. At some point where it's been like actually.
Yeah, because I mean, Tom Cruise is usually, I don't know. Because even when he did the guy from Tropic Thunder,
Yeah.
he was making fun of agents.
Yep.
So I feel like it was fun, but it was still mocking agents and,
Yeah.
and the system and that kind of thing. So I'm kind of hoping that's in the same vein.
Now I'm thinking of him as that self-help guru from Magnolia. I don't know if you ever saw Magnolia. No.
No.
He was kind of like a manosphere type, like
yeah.
take back your manhood, like that type of
I
like one of those public
remember
I just saw Vanilla Sky not too long ago.
I still haven't seen that one
Yeah.
though.
There was a time I was like, same thing with Will Smith and Adam Sandler's like every movie they come out with, I'm gonna watch it. But then it just got to be like, wait a minute, Tom Cruise has done way more than I can catch up with. And
He's
then the
done
same
a
thing
lot.
happened with Will Smith, and I was just like,
I never saw that Aladdin movie that he was the genie in.
That's
yeah,
okay.
It's okay.
yeah,
It's-
yeah.
I'll,
alright.
I'll put it on the list.
The girl
Yeah.
from Smile 2 is Jasmine.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's fun to watch.
Cool.
Yeah, she
Hey,
is
it is-
so good in Smile 2.
It is Guy
Have
Ritchie.
you seen that?
Smile 2. I've seen Smile 2, yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's so good in that movie.
I've just seen the first one.
The second one is really good, and they're making a third one that is like the aftermath of the second one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And
Nice.
the second one ends like yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, how far can you take this?
I am a sucker for those horror like franchises where like the next movie just picks up right after the second, the one left
Yeah.
off, like with Ready or Not and like those.
Yeah, I need to watch part 2. I
Yeah.
love the first one.
It was good. Yeah.
And some hair, Samara Weaving. I will watch her
What is
do.
she-
I will watch her do
When is she
anything.
gonna
I
get
don't
into
know.
Marvel or DC? I think I'm sure she could be somebody. She's got that level of like I can be nuts. Like I don't know.
Yep.
I think
Mhm.
she.
Who could she play? Let's fan cast her real quick.
You think she could be Emma Frost? You think she could do that one?
think
I mean, I'm sure she has the talent to play Emma Frost well, but I don't know if she has the body type. Because because Sydney Sweeney supposedly is up for
She's up
Emma
for the
she's
role.
in talks. for
Okay.
that. There's a lot of people who are in talks for X-Men, which I think that's the thing I'm looking for. Is I want to hear
You want to
some
hear
X-Men
that
announcements.
confirmations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do a whole lot of announcement because a lot of people are still in talks and they don't want to jump the gun necessarily. But Black Panther 2 is already or part 3 is already happening
Nice.
because Denzel Washington already kind of like dropped the bomb that he's going to be a part of it.
Sweet.
That's
So-
cool.
We're finally getting
Is that,
Denzel
probably-
in a-
probably
gonna
gonna
be
get
his
some-
last movie?
I doubt it.
Okay.
He's going
Because
to be he's going to be like Patrick Stewart, and it's like I'm never going to retire.
because he had said, well, this is like a while back. He had said like he had so many. He had said like an actual number of like movies he was gonna do
Oh,
like he was
really?
left, and then after
Huh.
that he was done.
Oh wow.
So I didn't, and I thought Gladiator was like close to like one of like the last 4 or 5.
Like I love Denzel. He is the actor's actor.
Mhm.
But brother, do an accent every once in a while.
Please. He was up there in ancient Rome. Listen, here it's gonna be like this right now.
I
I'm gonna tell
know.
you.
Like you could have taken him from American Gangster and dropped him to that movie, and it's the same accent,
He just shows up in a suit. Who told y'all to be fighting in here?
right? Like, I mean, Denzel gonna Denzel, but I mean, bro, like it's ancient Rome. But I mean, okay, to be fair, the Odyssey,
Mhm.
American accents. All throughout. But
Holland,
that
John
was a
Bernthal.
choice for everyone to have that thing. It
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah.
like, okay, you're the one guy not doing an accent here, buddy.
Even the ones who we know for sure are British had American accents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he says, yeah.
Almost
Patrick-
not Anne Hathaway. Like the 2 times. She was like,
She was
"I'm-"
a little different from
she
just
was a
normal Anne
little
Hathaway,
different.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'll say that.
yeah. Pattinson said something about Tom Holland, being I'm your daddy or something, or missing your daddy or something,
Yeah,
which was not a word back then.
you're right.
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously a choice.
They use some modern
They did. Which,
nomenclature.
which
Yeah.
kind of worked out.
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting take, and I'm holding out judgment on it. But I really wish that they would have done like a full like old school like Lawrence of Arabia epic with it,
Mhm.
with
I
the
gotcha.
accents and
With the
everything.
yeah.
And I think that's part like it gives an argument to these haters. You know what I mean?
Mhm. I mean, I understand that. I do. I get it. But I feel the other side of it is like it makes it even more digestible. So that
It's like your new version of the Bible that you read, the American blah 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 blah, blah version.
I'll have to say I haven't because I meant to pick up the Odyssey because I just finished the Iliad, this new translation, and I know this movie was kind of based on the woman who just recently did these new translations of
Yeah,
it.
I've heard they're good.
And I will say, like, I can't remember kind of how the pacing was in the Odyssey. I don't know if it was just kind of like how they kind of did in the movie, where it's just like we went here, then we went here, then we went here, and in the Iliad, it's kind of one big fight. Kind of feels like almost because it just sort of like, and this guy stabbed this guy in the neck, and this guy stabbed this guy in the chest. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a lot of
Yeah.
fighting in that one. It had a lot of just describing the fighting, and
Yeah.
it just I don't know.
I hear a lot of people referencing Troy as kind of like a either or this was better than this. The Troy is a pop, just a
Yep.
moment in
It's a moment that
Odyssey.
lasts like a super
Right,
long time, but
yeah.
it is just like that. It's just a
Yeah,
moment.
but yeah, in the overarching story of the Odyssey, which is this movie, Troy is just a scene. You know what I
It is
mean? It's
just a
just a
scene.
moment that
Yep.
happens.
Yeah.
And whereas Troy, you're taking the time and you're building like these warriors and all this kind of
Homies,
stuff.
yeah.
It's a different focus
Homies are
when you're
calling
taking a
banners.
moment to So it's a different perspective. So it's not really it's apples and oranges. It's not exactly the same kind of thing.
It's Call of Duty and Stardew Valley. Not saying the Odyssey is Stardew Valley, but that is the true difference.
Yeah, it's a
between the two.
20,000 foot view versus a microscope on a moment.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah. The Odyssey, I was about to say the Iliad. It gives some longer moments in the spots where they stop, but it's less back and forth of like the one particular thing of like they were going back and forth on.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the last time I read the Odyssey, it was back in like middle school. So.
Oh wow.
There
I was not a reader in middle school. I have not read the Odyssey.
There is one thing they didn't
tidbits.
do that
from the book.
That I was like, okay, they didn't. Interesting. That's fine. It's okay.
Because it's an interpretation.
Yeah, it's an interpretation. But I'm like, I was kind of looking forward to it. So it's fun.
Like Supergirl.
Yeah.
Which you still haven't watched.
I still haven't watched. I will watch it.
Oh man.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I just know it's
I mean, it's going to be on HBO like next week.
Yeah.
So
part of the reason why I wasn't like in a rush to watch it is because A, I know I'm going to like overall like it. And B, like it in the grand like scheme of things, it seemed like I didn't have to rush myself this particular time just because
it did need that first week money though. Your one ticket could have said it.
I've given them stuff.
It's all your fault, Quinn.
And so and because I kind of like I have a feeling of like how it's going to go, and like I don't think it's gonna surprise me too much.
Yeah.
I will go see something if I feel like I'm gonna be like surprised when I see it. So I want to experience it the biggest way possible.
Yeah, and I think it was a big screen movie. It was a beautifully shot movie.
Yeah. Well, that. They'll still get my money in other ways, but not in theaters.
Right. I was that announcement about there was like a new DC fighting game is coming, and we were all like, what? And it's like it's based on the DC KO comics. It's like, okay, cool. It's like, and it's on mobile.
You shiftless. It's like you all could just put it on a console.
It's just like nobody plays fighting games on the phones. Anyway, but we'll get there eventually.
We'll get there. Hot take next week.
Yeah. And also when you put DCKO, all those 4 letters in a row, I guess apparently a lot of people have been making fun of it and calling it Dicko right now. So it's like, yeah, that's fun. That's great. It's just like so these comics have been going for several months and they've been cool, and now everyone's calling it Dicko. So that's fun. That's neat.
Good job, internet.
Good job.
Internet does what internet does.
It always will and will.
Yeah. But yes, looking forward to Marvel Tokon in a few weeks. I think I'm probably gonna. I'm thinking I'm gonna pick that up, especially since it's $60 like a game should be instead of like 80, 90. So
right.
And it's had its. I think they've released all the base game characters. So
there was an announcement about one of their first DLC characters too. Did you see this one?
I did not see this.
It's gonna be Phoenix Cyclops.
It's like
DLC character numero uno.
For what game?
For the new
Marvel Tokon.
Okay, I was like, we're still talking about DCKO?
They're gonna give it kind of it's in the Marvel PlayStation kind of like family.
Yeah.
But this one's got kind of like all the characters have kind of like an anime kind of bend to them.
Oh, it's not Rivals or anything like that?
No, it's just a new fighting game from. I'm not sure what this
game studio is.
Yeah,
I forgot
what they've made in the past.
I think they made. Hold on, y'all keep talking about stuff.
But it's another one of those ones where I think you pick 4 different characters and you kind of make your own little 4-character team, and it's another one of those ones where you're juggling the characters, kind of like in Marvel vs. Capcom, those types of things.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep. Hold on.
I enjoy fighting
Oh,
games for about 5 minutes.
I've gotten
It's like,
way back into recently. I've gotten way into Street Fighter 6 again. I've been trying to get
So-
good at Ed, the character Ed, right now.
It's made by Arc Systems, and they've
Arc
made other fighting games like Guilty Gear and Blaze Blue and
a
stuff
lot
like
of
that.
a lot of the sharp 2D
Yeah,
fighters that
yeah,
like
yeah.
the really hardcore guys, which I'm I'm
Yes.
nowhere near close to that, but
I used to be so good at those games back when we were this close going to the pros. Me, my cousin, and my friend. Which my cousin does go to fighting game tournaments, and he is a pro now.
nice.
So I ended up falling off, unfortunately.
All right, come back over to my place sometime. We'll play some Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, there was a point in time where I
start your own
was
Twitch channel, man.
Yeah.
before Twitch was like Twitch. I was ranked in the U.S. like in the top 300s for Mortal Kombat.
Oh.
Hell yeah, man.
I've been enjoying Mortal Kombat 1 as well, and all the DLC characters in that game
Yeah,
are fun. So
They are good.
we got Peacemaker, we got Homelander, Omni-Man, Conan,
Yep.
Ghostface. So
Conan-
a lot of fun ones.
They keep putting Arnold Schwarzenegger in Mortal Kombat games.
Yes, and all of his different versions.
Yes. Which I love. All right, I don't got nothing else. I don't know about y'all.
Cool. Yeah, I can't think of anything. I'm sure we'll think of something when we go off, but
And we get with the rest of the Comic-Con news next week, along with Spider-Man.
yeah. And there's probably news today that we haven't seen yet that's being announced right now.
Probably.
Did we
But-
talk about Kevin Feige? Kevin Feige has officially confirmed that they have plans to debuting live action Miles Morales in the MCU.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we talked about the soft reboot
Yep.
Going
There
forward.
it is. All right, cool. That's all.
with the all new, all different
Yep.
comics.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
All right. Double checking. Everybody good? Anything else? Y'all good out there? All right. Cool. All right. There's a pterodactyl in the room. So yeah, thanks for joining us. We hope that you'll join us live every Thursday night about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Notice I said about. Please like, subscribe, and snatch the little bell. Hit the little bell icon. Good God, I'm awesome at this.
Whoa,
Hit the
who
little
is
bell
that?
icon so that you know when we drop. Okay.
We have a person. Hold on.
All right. What does it say? The trailer for India's most expensive movie was shown at Ballroom 20 at Comic-Con. I'm very excited. I'm sorry that it's across the room. I'm trying to read it. Where I can watch the Comic-Con. Where can I watch the Comic-Con trailer? Can you guys give me any update?
India's most expensive movie. Well, I gotta look this up too. I mean, this is news to me.
All righty. I don't have
wait.
my phone on me, so I can't.
Hold on.
Look up stuff
I
real
got. I got my phone on to see what all they said. Oh no! Why can't I read it? Oh no! I can't read anything. My phone's also about to die. What do you got, Andrew?
Oh, dear. India's most expensive film. Huh?
Ballroom 20 in Comic-Con.
And yeah, we could.
Speaking of India's films, man,
Bollywood stuff.
The upcoming two-part mythological epic, Ramayana. Ramayana.
Is this the
It's-
second one, third one?
It says two-part. So I
Okay. Because
don't know
thought
if that's the one, but
because yeah, that one
So
came
they're-
out before, like the Triple R movie.
Triple R. I still haven't seen
Yeah.
that one too. I
Yeah.
need to watch that one.
So it's
I know,
I've heard it's very good.
yeah.
oh
The
Hans
Indian-
Zimmer. Oh, Hans Zimmer did the music for.
Oh, very cool.
Well,
very cool.
I am very
Yeah.
down for that.
Yeah, I need to watch some more Indian action movies because damn, they can do some action.
They do some good stuff.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
Stand in the middle of the street, all the cars just start flipping and flying around you. That's all I want.
mhm,
Yep.
yeah. So the announcement is that they're doing a sequel.
The sequel's they finally announced it. This movie was really big. I remember when it came out. It came out in 22 because my mother watched it. That's my standard of knowing how big something is if my mother watches it.
Oh wow,
Because she watched Odyssey at some point in time.
the new one.
Yes,
Oh,
I
wow.
don't know when she went and saw it, but she went and saw it.
Pirated.
So,
Uh,
Today released the trailer. but why not on YouTube? That is a very good
That's a
question.
good
It seems to
question.
be a common thing.
There's another
Yeah.
another hot take. We got to get cooler with foreign films for sure because I've
Yeah.
been seeing so much good stuff from like overseas. I've been watching a lot of cool stuff from Spain lately, and I don't know. I'm all for like let's make it more normal to watch movies with subtitles and stuff. 'Cause-
Yeah.
And we have a big Indian community here in
Mhm.
Northwest Arkansas, so we get some really good Indian films in our theaters.
We
Yep,
do.
we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure hopefully they drop the trailer for it tomorrow or tonight at midnight. Because if it's getting
Hopefully, yeah.
hopefully if it's getting shown at Comic-Con, it's probably just gonna be like an exclusive for there. Like, you guys got your
Yeah.
ticket to this, you get to see it first. Everybody else can watch it tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully it won't be like Doomsday where they wait 3 months or whatever
Yeah.
to drop it, and everybody knows what it's going to look like anyways.
Because we kind of got a little preview at like people were talking this and that. Because I remember people talking about the Gambit Shang-Chi
Mhm.
fight and all this,
Mhm.
Yep.
and Ben Grimm talking to the Wakandans and
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So let's see. Can you check on Rama Glimpse? Little glimpse here to do check.
Well, we can check. Maybe.
I gotta watch I still gotta watch this the Triple R movie.
Yeah.
Oops.
Hold on.
I appreciate you chiming in. We're trying to look it up for you as best we can over here.
Man. Rama Glimpse.
I feel
I'm not-
helpless 'cause I don't
I'm not finding it. I'll say it. What time? Yep. Unfortunately. Unless Andrew is better at searching the internet.
Following in the footsteps of the sci-fi epic Kalki 2898 AD, which previously made history by debuting a teaser in Hall 8.
Yep. We haven't found anything, but if we do, we can clip it in the comments.
I've got a whole new realm of movies that I need to dive into. You just given me another fantastic side quest. So.
appreciate you, man. Thank you for
Thank
chiming
you.
in.
Thank you for chiming in.
Broadening our horizons.
I mean, possibly it could.
Uh,
You think this movie can pull in a Hollywood audience?
I hope so.
I mean,
I love.
if it's related to Triple R,
Mm-hmm.
I
It
know- yeah,
it definitely has the potential to definitely do it, and I
Mhm.
think we've had Bollywood movies kind of blow up in the U.S. before.
yeah, and they're getting a big foothold here too.
Yeah.
So I think very possibly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It just really depends if they have like a real theater release here or not, or if they're just going to do the same thing and kind of put
Yeah.
it on straight to a streaming service in the U.S.
Yeah. Not to mention this moment in time, people are kind of sick of big budget Hollywood films.
Yep.
So I mean, it's got an opportunity to shine.
Sure does.
Rama teaser name, 21 million views on YouTube. That's
Oh,
pretty promising,
That's
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 good.
pretty impressive.
especially since if it just released.
Yep. Hey, buddy.
Very
All
cool.
right.
Very cool.
Well, all right.
Yeah, we gotta call it because we're over here at about an hour and a half now.
Got to bounce. Yeah.
Yeah, really appreciate you, man. Thanks for chiming in. Everybody else, please like, subscribe, hit the little bell icon so you know when we
Ding.
drop new videos. And I am Dylan,
I'm Andrew.
I'm Quinn.
and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.